A mentor is not just someone who teaches, they are the ones who ignite dreams, nurture potential, and shape destinies with their wisdom and love. Every great institution is built not just with bricks and walls, but on the vision and dedication of a leader who believes in every student, encourages every dream, and stands as a pillar of strength through every challenge. Here at St. Joseph High School, we are truly blessed to have such a leader. Someone who is not just a principal, but a mentor, a guide, and a source of endless inspiration. Archana ma'am, your unwavering support, commitment, kindness, and passion for education have touched countless lives, leaving a mark far beyond these walls. With hearts full of gratitude and admiration, let us welcome our beloved principal, Archana ma'am, to share her words of wisdom. Please give her a big round of applause.
Good evening, dear parents. A very good evening to all my wonderful, beautiful, talented students. Respected chief guest, Kedarji Gaikwad. My wonderful family members who have always been an unwavering source of support and strength for me. A very good evening to each and every well-wisher, my staff, my teachers, and my support staff. It's quite overwhelming to see the performances today. It has been back-breaking work. We all see so many themes coming here today. And it's incredible from the beginning. Okay, a little bit of Hindi. शुरुआत में जब आपने देखा प्री प्राइमरी के बच्चों के डांसेस से जो शुरू हुआ, बिलीव इन योर सेल्फ, हैव फेथ इन योर सेल्फ, ये सब थीम हमने लिया. उसके बाद जो थीम्स आए सब रिलेटेड टू द प्रेजेंट जनरेशन. पिछला जनरेशन प्री इंटरनेट इरा आपने देखा. जो जनरेशन गैप हम सोचते हैं, द जनरेशन गैप दैट वी थिंक ऑफ and we imagine is a real thing. It is very true. Research has proven that every generation, जैसे हमारा generation जो है, this generation belongs 70s born. We think we are smarter than our parents. I'm sure many of you would agree with that. Our parents, whether it's my mother or my father or my in-laws, they belong to something known as a silent generation. By the silent generation, I mean, कोई चीज़ में ओपिनियन नहीं था उनका, ना ही उनको लगता था कि उनका हक है कोई चीज़ों में ओपिनियन देना. Afterwards came the next generation, which is called the Gen Z, after around 1997. उसके बाद 1997, why Gen Z? Have you ever thought Gen Z? Because the internet came in at that time. Our parents had the free radio. Radio was not charged. There was no subscription fee like we pay for Netflix for radio. Our generation had Doordarshan and then we had TV. Next generation have internet. Gen Z के बाद आपके जो बच्चे हैं उनको कहते हैं Alpha generation. I don't know whether you even know the term. I don't know whether the parents have even heard that the children who are studying here in my school are the Alpha generation. इनको अगर वाईफाई दो और खाना दो, 90% children will choose what? Wi-Fi. They will not be able to survive without Wi-Fi. So that is the difference with that generation, our generation, and the next generation. And the funny thing is, parents, every generation thinks, my generation thinks we are smarter than our parents. Our generation, the next generation, which is Gen Z, they think they are smarter than us. So every generation comes with its own changing landscape. Every generation comes with its own challenges. What we need to understand, as you saw in the last few dances, is to move with the times. We cannot be stuck in a rut and tell the child, हमारे time पे ऐसा ऐसा होता था. They are not interested. They are only interested in what they believe in. And if you ask me, parents, अगर पूछा जाए, तो सबसे बड़ी बात जो इस generation का जो problem है, the biggest problem that the current generation have, which you and I, poor people, we did not have internet, when we were growing up, when we were young, the biggest problem these children have is about their emotional balance. It's about being lonely. It's about being sad. आप सबको पता है चाइल्डहुड लोनलीनेस, चाइल्डहुड डिप्रेशन इज अ फैक्ट. और आज मैं आपको इस बारे में ही थोड़ा जानकारी देना चाहूँगी, जिसको बोलते हैं IQ को हटा के we have to take something known as EQ. I'm sure many of you know that. What is EQ? Emotional quotient. And what is emotional quotient? I think most of the people who are successful in life, जैसे हमने देखा है बहुत सारे लोग जो सक्सेसफुल होते हैं लाइफ में, whether it is the biggest achievers like Bill Gates, they might be intelligent, but what do they have that is different and makes them different from somebody else is their emotional quotient. Their ability to take teams along. हमने रतन टाटा जी का ट्रिब्यूट देखा. I was so happy to see all of you feeling excited and clapping right from the beginning. What was different about that gentleman? A very high emotional quotient. बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स मेरे पास आते हैं एज अ काउंसलर. आई स्पीक टू अ लॉट ऑफ पेरेंट्स. पेरेंट्स बोलते हैं बच्चा सुन नहीं रहा है, बच्चा ध्यान नहीं दे रहा है, उलट जवाब दे रहा है, टेम्पर टैंट्रम्स, गुस्सा बहुत आता है इससे, गुस्सा कैसे कंट्रोल करें. These are the problems with the people face, and that is a classic sign of emotional disturbance or low emotional IQ. Now, let me give you a simple example. What do we do when we are angry or upset? For example, you have a 7-year-old child. The 7-year-old child is making something. Another child comes, कोई और बच्चा आता है और वो पूरा उसका जो maybe it's a tower or something, he's building that, पूरा break कर दिया. That 7-year-old child is very angry and upset. He's so angry that he screams and he says, I want to really beat that child. What is the response of the adult over there? What does the adult respond? You would go and say, क्या बोलोगे आप? जाने दो, रोना मत, मत रो, why are you crying? What is there to cry? Let's make another one. According to most of the parents, this would be a very appropriate response. Let me tell you, this is not. You are not letting the child express his emotions in a way that he is able to cry, he is able to speak. What you need to do as a parent is, okay, tell me all about it. Tell me how you feel. One question to you parents, how many of you actually ask your child, how are you feeling today? A very simple question, how are you feeling today? Do we ask? We just ask, what do you want for breakfast? What do you want for your birthday? But we don't ask them how they feel. It's important to train the child not to repress. Repression is a key difficulty. Okay? Repression मतलब जो अपने जो भावनाएं हैं उनको आत्म अंदर दबा के रखना. What we do is, we make the child repress all his emotions. We don't let the child speak up. Who says लड़के रोने नहीं चाहिए? Who decided that? Which rule book says that boys should not cry? Which rule book says that girls should not get angry and shout? लड़कियां चिल्लाते नहीं है, लड़कियां जोर जोर से बात नहीं करते हैं. Who says that? Let your children express their feelings and let them learn it is okay to be emotional. It is okay to feel angry. And then when you are holding the child, when you are calming the child, तब जाके वो बच्चा शांत होगा, and then he will say, it's okay mama, I'm fine now. You have to give time. What we do is, we run and give solutions, which is absolutely not needed. So that leads to repression of the emotions. That repressed anger, frustration, comes out in the form of violence somewhere else. Now we see so much of violence. There was a child, junior KG, another child called him Takla. What did he do? He got so angry, he could not beat the child. Parents have told him, koi bacche ko marna nahi hai. He started hitting himself. He started scratching himself. That is the way emotional imbalances develop. Because the child does not know to control an overflow of emotions. And this is what is leading to later childhood depressions, children talking about committing suicides, and there actually some children are going ahead and doing that. Why does this happen? Somewhere we as parents, parenting is not just, it's just not, okay, it's perfect. My parenting is perfect. It's a journey. Those parents who learn and evolve and develop themselves through the child, that is a real parenting. So emotional IQ or EQ that we call. There are other types of IQ also. अभी दूसरे types के IQ भी होते हैं जिसको AQ बोलते हैं, adversity quotient, adjustment quotient, social quotient. IQ is an outdated term and IQ is necessary for you. जैसे वो sports team ने आपने देखा, IQ से बच्चा IIT में जा सकता है, नीट कर सकता है, डॉक्टर बन सकता है, लेकिन वो कितना सक्सेसफुल होगा डिपेंड्स ऑन हाउ ही इज इमोशनली बैलेंस्ड. I hope you all feel the same about this. And the reason why I'm talking to you all about this is because this is very depressing and distressing when children are not able to make sense of their emotions and they go out and do things which they should not. Let me tell you, research and psychologists research, plenty of researchers have shown that a child who is really loved, जो बच्चे को enough प्यार मिलता है घर पे, that child will never go and smoke, never go and resort to alcohol, never go and do the wrong things which you don't want your children to do. Somewhere along the line, you have neglected the child by passing your own assumptions, by your own reactions, asking them to control their emotions, not speak about it, don't talk about it. It is not important to talk about it. Let me also give you one simple strategy here. Parents, जब हम why पूछते हैं किसी को, सपोज फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने किसी वाइफ्स को पूछा, कोई बीवियों को पूछा, आपके हस्बैंड के साथ क्यों नहीं जमता है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, सो शी विल से कल का बात, ही जस्ट डज नॉट कीप हिज क्लोथ्स इन प्लेस, ही डज नॉट डू दिस, हस्बैंड विल से इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील. सो देर इज अ थियोरी ऑफ रीसेंसी, जो रिसेंटली हुआ है उसी चीज़ को हम सोचते हैं. जब भी आप बच्चे को पूछोगे क्यों रो रहा है, व्हाई आर यू क्राइंग, the child will say because so and so thing happened, because he is being mean to me, because I am getting teased, because this is happening, nobody is talking to me, nobody is making friends with me. Instead of asking why, you simply have to change that why to what. What is it that I can do to help you? What are you feeling right now? What is it that you can do to support this situation? What is it that you can do to come out of this situation? So instead of saying why, because when you ask a question why, your conscious mind comes up with the most obvious answer. Your conscious mind comes out with what they remember on the surface level. So don't ask why, ask what. What can we do to change the situation? That's a simple thing, parents. I think a small change in terminology. आप सिर्फ पूछो कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं जिससे ये प्रॉब्लम जो है वो सॉल्व हो सके. ऐसा नहीं बच्चों को पूछो कि क्यों रो रहे हो, क्या इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है, इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है. पेरेंट्स, एवरी इमोशन ऑफ द चाइल्ड इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. जैसे आपको कभी लो लगता है, हाई लगता है, कभी खुशी होती है, चिल्ड्रन आर मोर बिकॉज दे आर गोइंग थ्रू सो मेनी हार्मोनल चेंजेस. टुडे दे विल बी वेरी हैप्पी, टुमारो दे विल बी सैड, टुमारो दे विल बी एंग्री, डे आफ्टर टुमारो दे विल बी डिप्रेस्ड, सैड. Why don't they have a right to have their own emotions? They are not robots. You cannot tell them आज आपको ऐसे फील होना है, गेस्ट आ रहे हैं घर पे, आपको खुशी दिखानी है. They cannot do that. I would like to excuse me, I'd like to give you a small simple strategy as conclusion, parents. छोटा सा strategy है जो मैंने अपने आप से सोचा है कि आज मैं पेरेंट्स को ये बताऊंगी इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस डेवलप करने के लिए, अपने बच्चों पे इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस डेवलप करने के लिए. सिंपल थिंग है. फर्स्ट इज टी फॉर टाइम. टाइम बनाना अपने बच्चों के लिए. फाइंड इनफ टाइम. और टाइम ऐसा नहीं जो आपने इधर देखा कि बच्चे पूछ रहे हैं कुछ और बोल रहे हैं कि मेरा मीटिंग चल रहा है. नॉट गुड इनफ. इट शुड बी क्वालिटी टाइम व्हेन यू आर एक्चुअली डूइंग थिंग्स विथ योर चाइल्ड. अभी के रिसर्च हैज शोन, अभी दिस जनरेशन दैट इज माई 70s born generation आर वेरी keen about spending time with their child. They do that, which our parents did not have because they had so many other responsibilities. But now, as the generations are going further, the EQ level, the emotional level, इतना कम होते जा रहा है कि they don't feel that they have to do anything for someone else. And a child with EQ will have empathy. Empathy matlab thinking for others, concern for others, compassion for others, which we saw in this program about Ratan Tata ji's program. Empathy for animals, for the weak, for charity. He's giving so much. He has been giving so much. So do our children have that kind of empathy? Or are they selfish people? If they are selfish, then surely you need to work on the emotional quotient. So the first is T, that is to make time. Second is very, very, very important, which I've been telling my parents at every instance that I get to talk to the parents, is about being a role model. TR, be a role model. आप जो कर रहे हो, your children are learning exactly that. They pick up your nervous system, they borrow your nervous system. If you are an anxious, nervous person, they will become that. If you are an angry, agitated person, they will become that. So they are exactly reflecting what you are doing. They learn, the way you talk to your children, parents, जैसे आप parents से बच्चों से बात कर रहे हो, उनका inner voice होता है. आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे, जैसे फादर्स रहते हैं एग्जैक्टली वैसे लड़के होते हैं, जैसे मदर्स रहते हैं एग्जैक्टली वैसे डॉटर्स होते हैं. They pick up exactly the same thing. So second is being a good role model for your child. Third, I think all relationships need this, is C, and C stands for communication. Make communication a priority. Keep your phones away, keep your gadgets away, and just say, let's talk today. What happened in school? How are you feeling today? Can you tell us how this friend is? What did you talk? So make communication a priority. How many parents actually sit down and communicate eye to eye as an equal? You cannot talk down to them. The years when you say you have to do this because I said so, it's over. That parenting era is gone. You can no longer tell the child, do this because I'm telling you. No, you have to communicate, and communicate with respect. So the third thing, most important, is to make communication a super, super priority. And the last, but the most important, I would say, love. TRCL, love. Love unconditionally. Let your child know that he or she does not have to strive for your approval. He is loved unconditionally, irrespective of what he or she does. So that is a simple strategy. And parents, this strategy, if you use of being a role model, of communicating, of showing unconditional love, I don't think you will ever fail. And let me tell you, emotional quotient building is not an outside job, it's an inside job. आपको अंदर से काम करना है. इमोशनल क्वोशंट बढ़ाना मतलब हर चीज़ों को कंट्रोल करना नहीं होता है. इमोशनल क्वोशंट बढ़ाना मतलब अपने आप को कंट्रोल करना. हाउ विल यू ब्रिंग इनर पीस, inner satisfaction, inner happiness? And that inner happiness is what we have to work for our children. Can you imagine a world where every child would be empathetic? Can you imagine the future generation, alpha generation अभी है, उसके आगे पता नहीं कितने सारे generations आएंगे. Can you imagine if they were empathetic, if they were compassionate, if they were loving, अगर उनका emotional quotient इतना ज़्यादा हो कि jealousy, anger, tolerance, intolerance ये सब चीज़ें अगर नहीं हो, so such a beautiful world we would have. And that is my task as an educator and each and every parent's task here, to build emotional quotient in the child and see that the journey starts from within yourself. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Thank you very much, parents, for being patient listeners. God bless you all. Okay, couple of things I needed to just enlighten the parents. Anup Tiwari, who's come here for the comparing, he arrived a little late. I think Anup, you can step forward here. Anup Tiwari, he just gave his CBSE board exams, and after giving the board exams, he's here to help us with the comparing. Anup, can you step forward? I'd like to felicitate you. And also, when you saw all these themes, there are many people whom I would like to thank, but we will start with the formal felicitation in a short while. And before that, we have to relieve some more children, so we'll do that, and we need to felicitate our chief guest also. I have to say that the chief guest introduction is quite extensive, but before the extensive introduction comes, let me tell the audience that he's a very good friend dating back to more than 20 years of friendship. Thank you, Kedar, for coming here today and making it such a beautiful occasion. I'm looking forward to listening to you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those inspiring words. We will definitely remember all the techniques that you have given us. As an educator, TRCL will definitely be remembered. Let's give a huge round of applause for our principal, ma'am.